Hustle, hustle, hustle.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's the one, the only Prophet McFly. This is my rant of the day. Happy Martin Luther King Day. But we at 70 years later, Black lives still don't matter. And the dream is as much as an imaginative hallucination as it is a reality. Oh, we close, y'all. We ain't that close, though. I've shown a lot of patience with people and a lot of tolerance, and I regret most of it. So this year, we're moving with different energy. Y'all getting all the teas. Like this week, y'all getting a lot of it. But today, I'm going to start off with something really simple and important, and maybe counter Martin's message. Maybe not, once I get through this. And it's really simple. Do not let anyone disrespect you. Now, I know that phrase can be taken out of context or over-analyzed or over-assumed. So, I still do not believe in violence. I still do not believe in losing control of yourself or your actions. And if you're my complexion, I definitely do not believe in the repercussions of doing so in this country. Side note, people in this country need to stop telling black and brown people that they have an attitude they're upset. Y'all need to toughen the fuck up and listen. Seriously, like that shit is so spicy Latina 1990s type shit. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Why don't you have attitude? 2 more people got shot this week. Why don't you have attitude? It's Martin Luther King's birthday. We should all be somber and sad. Why don't you have a fucking attitude, bro? What is wrong with y'all? How come the blonde's always right? How come the victim's always white? Like, I'm not gonna even get into that today. It's not what I'm supposed to talk about. But I can't speak for everyone. But if you think there are not angry black men, angry black women out there, you are highly, highly, highly unwoke, out of touch, and desensitized. Being black in America should piss you the fuck off, regardless of who you are. And if that level of sensitivity, understanding, tolerance bothers you, you can fuck off. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to keep on watching. You don't have to like and subscribe. The rest of y'all though that fuck with me, please do, and I appreciate y'all for it. So, back to the subject at hand. Don't let anyone disrespect you. There are 2 things that happen. This is probably going to be a 2-part rant, and I'll get to the turn the cheek part tomorrow, but we're going to keep it on point today. So, it's learning, or habitual behavior, or Pavlov dog, whatever you want to call it. When someone disrespects you, intentionally, and you let them do it, and there's no repercussion for it, guess what they do next time they feel like doing it? Guess what they do at the time after that? And by this point, your actual reaction, personal feelings, or consideration are not even taking into place because the habit is formed. You're a person that they can disrespect. The irony is, in life, most of these people aren't people you actually respect. These people you have to tolerate. These are associates. You all have seen that meme, right? Where the black girl in the Zoom call after the election. So there's 7 white girls in here. Which 3.5 of y'all voted for Trump? I need to know right now. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta tolerate these people. I don't really give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. Which leads me to my second point. Why should you let them disrespect you? That dollar per hour that's associated with your paycheck or your stimulus package, however you put bread in your table, isn't your actual value. It's nowhere near the value of a human being, any human being, even the worst of us. Well, maybe not the worst of us, but some of us. You know what it is? It's what someone can afford to keep you around for. It's actually your disvalue. So don't let your disvalue become your value. Don't let your disvalue become your worth. Know your worth. Yeah, it's hard to find a job, but also everywhere is hiring. Now I've been doing this long enough, and I've hired and fired enough people to know that recommendations are important, but it's who the recommendation comes from more so than what's said in it. And what I'm not saying is when someone disrespects you, wild out, fuck them up, command your respect back, because some of us, like me, we grew up around places where you have reps and the word is bond, and you gotta make sure your name isn't out in the streets being misused. A lot of these places don't even have streets, so it's not that important. A lot of these people aren't even that important. Like I said, they're associates, so fuck if they think what they think. Is it gonna affect your real bags? The shit that is your worth? Like, whether I get paid $20 an hour or $16 an hour from the day job, doesn't affect how good of a DJ I am. Unless it's DJing, then I care. Then that hourly rate actually matters to myself. Then I can weight my value to that because it's my performance pay for what I do. But any other day, it's just math to help me keep my lights on, right? Math so I can go out and eat and do what I want, buy some J's and shit. Invest in stocks, and make my money make me more money, not have to keep on source of income. So don't let jobs, don't let relationships, it's even more important. Like shorty, it don't matter how good he eats the box or she eats the box, or hit it from the back or whatever. If when they're eating that box, they don't respect you. Because that means they'll do it and have STD and not tell you. That means they'll do it and hurt you and not tell you. That means, or not care. Like, yes, most relationships are transactional. And respect is earned. But disrespect is never inherited. Like, I'm sure if you know how this has happened where the first interaction you have with someone is one of your boys, one of your girls, teeing off with them, and then when you actually meet them years later down the line, you're like, oh yeah, you are cool. I remember you from that. That's crazy. It's insane. 2 years ago, I would have ripped your head off. I don't even know you, so happy you didn't go there. Well, that's how life is, right? Like, situations and opinions and shit changes all the time. What's true in your heart, what's your actual truth, not what people tell you are facts out here. But we'll get into the facts and truth shit another day. Probably tomorrow, actually. But what people tell you and what's actually true in your heart and the actual truths you walk with are two different things. And I'm telling you, add this to your list of truths, add this to your mantras, like own the day. Don't let anyone disrespect you. Now, let's an operative word. Sometimes you can't avoid it. You get pulled over and the cops acting all flagrant. 10 and 2, hand them the shit. Take the racial abuse. There's nothing you can do about it. Even if you're a DA, even if you're a judge, even if you're a lawyer. At the moment, all you can do is avoid getting shot, so do that. Motherfucker want to rob you? They got it. If they catch you slipping, they got it. They caught you slipping, right? So, you're being disrespected, but you're really just disrespected yourself by getting caught slipping, right? Like, everything isn't that tactical. Sometimes that little annoying bitch at your job telling you have an attitude or your butt hurt or I don't like how you talk to me. Bitch, I don't like anytime you vocalize anything. It literally makes my ears hurt. But I don't choose to even express that to you. I struggle with ways to say that without being disrespectful. So you're getting afforded the respect that you haven't earned. And this is why it becomes dangerous. Now you let someone like that disrespect you, and then when you check them, they think they're being abused. They think you're being aggressive or mean or cold or whatever. And at some level, because of the Pavlov dog theory, they might be right. You've trained them to think that behavior is acceptable. So what I'm telling you guys today, what I'm asking you guys to do is don't let anyone believe that behavior is acceptable. Like I said, when you're a kid, your parents want to, you're a kid, you got to. That's how you eat, that's where you live, you know what I mean? But like, and even then, right? When I was a teacher and a kid would come back and be like, I didn't like the way she talked to me, that hurt my feelings. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to diss you. But again, everyone's not an adult. And what the last election showed us, what happened on Wednesday showed us, is a class of people in this country who think they are greater than the rest. So you can change people's minds. It's very difficult to change people's hearts. And I'd rather just fuck with the people that fuck with me. Keep it real with y'all. So I'm not in the changing minds game at all. Never was. But I do want to change you guys' minds about this shit. You don't have to ever take disrespect from anyone ever. You do need to understand though, for some people, it's not coming from a bad place. They're not being disrespectful intentionally. And you can have a conversation with them, be like, hey bro, don't use that word around me again. Where I'm from, it means this, this, and this, and I've seen people get killed for less. Right? But that's not everyone. In doing that, even pulling a person aside like that is actually showing them respect. So if that person doesn't afford you that, then it's not necessary. Your evolution, your self-growth is not reliant on other people or even outside factors. There were millionaires made last year. How people are complaining about businesses and blah, blah, blah. There's other motherfuckers that put their head down, lace their boots up, and hustle. And again, we know America's not fair, and we don't all have the same opportunities and access. But your hustle is your own. You own that. Your tolerance for disrespect, that's your own. Yeah, just keep that in mind. If someone does not respect you, or you don't respect them, there's no reason for them to ever disrespect you. And if they do, what I would suggest is flash red, flash black. Before that happens, just leave. Just exit. It ain't worth the charge. You're not the value they think you are. And sometimes absence is the greatest motivator. You don't always know what you got till it's gone. So make sure people know what they got if they have you. And that, for me, means no disrespect. And I hope it means the same thing for you guys too. Now, tomorrow, we're going to get into the difference between facts and truth, or the similarities. So that's for another rant of the day. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my Women's Crush Wednesday playlist on Wednesday. And don't forget to check out the Politically Miscorrect podcast on Thursday. And I promise you, it is completely aptly titled. It is a right-wing political podcast, so if any of you guys listening that fuck with me want to tap in and call these Trumpers out on the shit, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for you. Back on the subject before I got here. Someone's understanding is a privilege. Someone's respect is a privilege. Being disrespectful is a whole nother realm, and that's not a privilege. No one ever earns that right. Like I said, there's people who, or situations where you allow that to happen because your life, your whatever is more important than maintaining your reputation or reestablishing that you're not tolerating disrespect. But if it's not, fucking exit stage left, bro. That is the biggest piece of advice I can give you. And you know what? Sometimes, I'll be honest, like even though it's Martin Luther King Day, sometimes the right response is to put someone on their ass. My mom always says, if those who can't hear gonna feel. The thing is that life is funny and karma's a real thing. And sometimes you don't have to be the person that makes them feel. But work smarter and play harder. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You already know it's the one and only Prophet McFly. This is my rant of the day. And yeah, I'm on my Bonnet Gang shit. I just woke up, so it is what it is. But I appreciate all of you. And do the button thing, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell if you haven't. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's playtime.
Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Now that means that you should not be ashamed of your color. You know, it's very unfortunate that in so many instances our society has placed a stigma on the Negro's color. And you know, there are some Negroes who are ashamed of themselves. But don't be ashamed of your color. Don't be ashamed of your biological features. Somehow you must be able to say in your own lives and really believe it, I am black but beautiful.